this video, let us study about the system. So you know that the real systems, these are the interconnection of the devices, components or many subsystems. Okay, so system is that like if I provide an input to this particular system, I will get the output. Okay, so this is nothing but it is a transformed version of this particular input. So there are many examples for this system. So for example, you have control system, signal processing, automobile. You also have chemical processing plants. You have audio system, image processing system. So these are the different examples of the system. Okay, so control system, signal processing, automobile devices, chemical processing plants, audio system, image processing system. These all are the systems, okay, where I will provide one input and that will be transformed into some other signal and that will be called as output. So if I call this input as excitation, and usually I will be using a response word as the output. Okay, these will be together: excitation, response, input and output. Okay, so now if I explain you like how it is working, see, this system is something, it is called as a process, okay, that is transforming this signal to the different output, okay, or it makes the system to operate or to work on the input signal so that some other signal is produced as the output. Okay, so if I consider the automobile devices, okay, in that if I give the force as input, I will be getting velocity as the output. Force is input, velocity as output. Now if I consider an image processing system, I will give an image as the input to this. Now what happens, it performs some operations on this particular image and then I will be getting an image with the desired properties, like I can change its brightness, I can change its contrast. So this may be an image with improved contrast. Okay, so it is somewhat different than the original image, right? So what happens, it is performing some operations on the input signal, so this image is transformed into some other image or with the improved properties, improved contrast or the brightness. So this is an example of a system. We also have in the communication systems, you know, we will be giving the message signal, okay, or the input signal here to the transmitter, then it will be passing through the channel, communication channel, then we have the receiver part. So this is nothing but I have input here, I have an output here. So this is nothing but it is an interconnection of subsystems. Okay, interconnection of subsystems. So what happens is this transmitter, it will be operating on this input signal. Now I will get that particular signal which is, okay, which can be transmitted over this channel. Okay, and in this channel, okay, what happens, there will be noise, or because of the channel properties, your signal will be distorted. So now this receiver, it has to work on this particular signal and it has to produce the output, which is nothing but it is the estimation of this input signal. Okay, estimation of the input signal. So we can also say that communication system, this is also an example of system, right? Similarly, in the audio system also, like if I have a microphone here, okay, that is given to the amplifier, and from amplifier it is given to the loudspeaker. Okay, and again this produces the output. So input, it is given to the microphone, amplifier, loudspeaker, and here you will be having the output. So this is also an example of the system. Okay, so in the interconnection types, first one we will be studying about the series connection or the cascade connection. Okay, so these two are the examples of the series or the cascade connection. Okay, this is a series connection or the cascade connection. Okay. And you remember one thing, transfer function, if this is a transfer function of this system, you will be having this y of s and x of s. Means I have taken everything in the Laplace, that is in the S domain. Okay, so transfer function of the system will be always equal to the ratio of Laplace transform of output to the Laplace transform of the input. So g of s is equal to y of s divided by x of s. Okay, so this is the Laplace in the Laplace domain, that is in the S domain. So ratio of the Laplace transform of this was y of t, this was x of t. Okay, divided by x of s, this gives the transfer function of this particular system. So now if I have two systems cascaded together, okay, this has the transfer function g1s, this has the transfer function g2s. This is your x of s, then it is y of s. When they are connected in series, I can write the another one block, okay, which is the equivalent block, which is the multiplication of this g1s into g2s. If it was in time domain, okay, if it is g1t, g2t, in time domain, it will be the convolution of these two signals. In the frequency domain or in the S domain, it will be the multiplication of these two transfer functions. Okay, x of s, g1s, g2s, this is the block. So that means now if I interchange this, that if I keep g2s here, g1s here, it doesn't make any difference because it will be the multiplication of these two. Okay, so it can be g1s, g2s, or it can be g2s, g1s. So this is one of the types of interconnection, that is series interconnection. Next, if we talk about parallel interconnection, means something like you'll be having g1s here, g2s, that will be given to us somewhere. So equivalent of this I can write as g1s plus g2s. Okay, g1s plus g2s. This is in the case of parallel connection. So where we can see this is, see in the cascade connection there was one microphone, right? One microphone which was fed to the amplifier. But if we have multiple microphones, okay, in that case it comes under this parallel connection. Okay, next we also have series parallel connection. Okay, series parallel connection. It's like if I have g of s here, then I can have g1s, g2s, I will provide it to the summer. Okay, so this is an example of series parallel connection. These two are in parallel, which is in series with this block. Okay, so the series parallel connection. And next you have the feedback connection, which we come across in control systems. Okay, feedback connection. If I have this block, I'll take this output, feedback of this output, g of s, h of s, this is your input, this is your output. Okay, so this is like the output of this first system, it is fed as the input of this second system. If I consider this as second system, this is first system, the output of this is fed to the input of this. Okay, this is the feedback connection. So where we can use like in our rooms, if you have a heater system, it's like if the temperature is okay, if I don't need heater, okay, in that case what happens, it should measure the temperature. Okay, then when it comes to the input, it is like it should switch off this heater. But when the need of heater is there, that means when the temperature is like when it is very cool, in that case what happens is it measures the temperature and automatically what happens, it will be turning on the heater. So in that cases we will be using the feedback connections. Okay, so that is a feedback connection. So these are the different types of interconnection, and in the next video we will study about the causal systems, time invariant, time invariant systems. Okay, different types of systems we will be covering in the next video.